Hi, I'm Rachel. I've lived here in Springfield for 6 years now, and I started up my small business, Plot Australia, when I became a stay-at-home mum, just to encourage other mums and inspire other mums to get out in the garden. I do a lot of kids' creative kind of garden workshops, and I thought that was something that every kid did, like were out in their garden with their parents or their grandparents. A lot of kids, they'd never planted a seed before or grown anything before, and they were just super excited and loved doing it. So I've trialled heaps of different seed varieties here in the plot, and I picked the 10 best, 5 top veggies and then 5 top flowers. Because as you can see, I try and have a lot of flowers as well. I've got my plot pack here. So I made those to grow your own veggies or flowers from seed. And I made this to be home deliverable because a lot of people are 10 minutes away from Bunnings. I'm gonna grow some dahlia seeds, I think. So I found like a pack of seeds you can buy for like $4. And some, depends on what the seed is, but you can have like 400 seeds in one packet, so that's enough flowers for you for years, really. I normally get the boys to help me do this too. They're like my 2- and 4-year-old, they love it. A few weeks I'll have my dahlia plants coming up. So that's in the pots, and I also, if you don't have that, you can do egg cartons. I find egg cartons, you do have to give them a little bit more love. They dry out a little bit more and it's a bit tricky. So if you've never grown from seed before, if you can, start with the pots, and then once you've got a bit confident, go to the egg cartons. A good rule of thumb is however big your seed is, then that's how deep to put it under the mix. So that's pretty much it, apart from writing the name on it. Because you think, oh yeah, I'll remember what that is, but when we moved here, this is in the older suburbs of Springfield, and there was 0 plants. There was absolutely nothing in the backyard. So my first thing was I planted a couple of little just dwarf fruit trees, so a lemon and a lime. If everyone had 1 tree in their backyard, even a miniature one, a lot of things like that add up to then make shade and cooler environments, which in Ipswich is great in the hot summers. This is Rocket. Once it starts to flower, the leaves actually get too bitter to eat, so a lot of people rip them out. But I leave them in flowering because I think they're just beautiful. And I've actually found the native bees just love them. It's one of their most favourite flowers here in the plot. We've got 2 little native bee houses. So it's just a place for lots of different Australian native bees. I make sure that we use organic sprays and no nasty chemicals, which is a really good sustainable option. So having a bee-friendly garden by not using all heaps of chemicals, by having a little habitat for them and planting heaps of flowers, then that helps with our local food pollination and the environment as a whole, really.